white.
So here's Paloma. And hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond, your handbook to help you figure out everything Paloma might need to be happy and healthy so that you can then have quantities of bliss with your own Paloma. Now, we named Paloma because our male cape, Tesla, who's named after the scientist, is named Tesla. And so I wanted a name that would match Tesla. It's morning. I'm waking up. And Tesla was a scientist. He never married. Do you want to tell the story? And he fell in love with a dove. I think it was a pigeon, but dove sounds prettier. And this bird would come and visit him all the time, and it was like his best friend, and he just adored her. And it said that at the end of her life, she came to tell him that she was dying, and he said he saw a light in her eyes that was brighter than anything he'd ever seen in his laboratory. And it's like when she died, his life was complete.
And Paloma means dove or pigeon in Spanish.
And Paloma means dove or pigeon in Spanish. So this is our Tesla's Paloma. Yesterday, it was really cute. He found her in the carrier. I have a carrier. I bring her down in the carrier when I'm going to feed her. And he found the carrier downstairs, and he was so curious about it. As a matter of fact, there's her carrier, just to bring her down. And he was just staring at her and kind of looking in the little basket holes, and very, very sweet, very, very cute. As a matter of fact, right now, he's up there with Quantum. And I wanted Paloma not to be alone. Parrots are so social. We watched a documentary the other day on Australian parrots and could not believe that some of the cockatoos have flocks of 30,000. You know, unfortunately, cockatoos are the most rehomed parrot. People don't understand how high of a demand their needs are compared to other animals. Like a dog, you might get a second dog, but it's just, whatever. But parrots, 30,000. I mean, that's just crazy. So I don't like to leave Paloma alone. And this morning, I wanted to bring her out while we're having our lattes, while the capes are out. I usually bring the Africans out. They're usually on that rock. Before this becomes the macaw day play area kind of thing. And actually, Ursulus is out too. There's Ursulus. He's being quiet now. And actually, I also have, you could kind of see Sushi right there. So we're just kind of checking Paloma out since she's a baby, letting her stretch, letting her practice walk a little. He was checking her feet, see if they can stand up well. Just make sure that everything's getting exercised, everything's looking good. Babies take a lot of watching and caring, just like a human baby. And so we're just kind of doing that, checking her out, seeing how she's doing. Look at that pretty chapeau, is what I call it, on her head. The orangey, salmony color. So pretty, huh, sweetie? Now, one of my friends had commented, "Oh, you got a fourth. Now your hands are going to be so full." But one thing that's really advantageous about having two parrots is they have an itty-bitty flock, at least. And with some parrots, two is a flock. But they therefore are in good company, and they're therefore happy. And even though, let's see if we can see them, even though Quantum and Tesla aren't like best buds, you can see both of them. They know that they're both there, and it just gives them a feeling of safety and security. They have a flock, they're with their flock, they're hanging out. So actually, even though I have four, once they couple up, it'll be even more so true that they keep each other company, and it really adds to their health at the level of having that flock, which means safety and security, but it also adds to their well-being in the sense that they feel the companionship. They have someone to share their lives with, not just the humans. And I always say this, but it's really incredible to me how very much, even parrots like conures, are one pair, are turquoise Abby and his mate Markle. They are bonded. He is trying to sweet talk her into coming into the nest. They've been mating. But when they're flying around the house, they keep flying on us. They're bonded to us as well. So, parrots are flock animals, and they'll still bond with you. You can't really meet all their needs, but it's so nice for them to have another parrot, because then they get to bridge being a parrot and having a human companion, and that's just wicked awesome. So that is what we're trying to set up for Tesla by having this little girl. Oh, sweetie pie, you pretty little thing. You pretty little thing. And of course, we're both handling her right now in hopes that she won't be a one-person bird, since I understand and I've experienced that the females tend to be more one person and the males tend to be more open to the flock, a little more social in that sense. All right, that's going to be a wrap and an update. If you also have two parrots, you're going to have an easier time finding that they don't scream and stuff like that. I think you're going to have an easier time taking care of them, believe it or not. So that's really important, because that'll actually increase your bliss. There is a wrap. If you have any questions about parrots, please be sure to comment below or contact me on parrotbliss.com or on the Facebook, Instagram Messenger, and I will catch you the next time we've got palm parrots in the palm tree.